Alright, so hey guys, what's up? It's Shobhit here, and today I'm here to tell you another informational video. This video is about a question that I get asked a lot, and that is that can you build muscle and lose fat at the same time? And this is a query that most of the beginners have, and most of the people who have just started going to the gym usually have, and the simple answer is no. Alright, the answer is no, but it's not actually impossible. So it is very difficult, and there are certain kind of situations in which you can put your body, and for certain types of individuals, the answer can vary and it can become yes.
Yes! 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 Yes!
So before answering the main question, I would like to discuss the three phases your body is usually in. So the first phase is, as you might all know, is the bulking phase. In this bulking phase, your body goes through what we call a caloric surplus. Now what happens is that calories in minus calories out is equal to your net calories in the body, right? So in the bulking phase, you have more calories in and you burn out lesser calories. So it's overall a caloric increase, a caloric surplus. In this phase, your body grows, your muscle grows, you become stronger. But a slight disadvantage to that is that you also accumulate a bit of fat. And depending on how much surplus you're having, the fat keeps on increasing if your surplus rate is increasing. So there's this term called the lean bulk, in which you just go slightly bit above your maintenance physique. You tend to gain muscle, but gain just a little bit of fat. Alright, so the second physique or the second phase is the shredding phase. So again, by the equation calories in minus calories out is equal to your net caloric intake. So this equation has to become negative in order to have that caloric deficit. So when you're having a caloric deficit, your body starts to burn energy first from your glycogen stores, right? Now when your glycogen stores deplete, it usually goes on to burn the calories from your fat sources. Now this is the part where we want our body to be in. But a slight disadvantage is that if you're going on too much of a calorie deficit, your body will start taking energy from your proteins, and your muscles will start breaking down. It's very essential to maintain a calorie deficit, but not be in so much of a calorie deficit that you start burning you start taking energy from your muscle cells. Alright. So the third type of phase is the maintenance physique. In the maintenance physique, you just basically do the same things every day, have the same caloric requirement every day, which is called TDEE, and your body just remains stagnant. Now coming back to the question whether you can build muscle and lose fat at the same time, the answer is yes. And there are these three categories in which you can have that. So the first is that if you are just a beginner. So if you have just started going to the gym or if you have just started lifting, if you have your diet and nutrition on point, you can have that state in which you can build muscle and lose fat at the same time. This is because your body has just reached a stimulus. You haven't been training, till now, and now your body has just got a stimulus, and reacting to it, you will notice that your muscles will start growing very fast, and you'll start dropping your body fat percentage. So, within just the next 3 months or within the next 6 months of proper training and proper nutrition, you can grow at least 6 or 7 kgs of muscle, depending also on other factors like your genetics. Alright, so the second category of people that can build muscle and lose fat at the same time are the ones on roids.
Steroids are taken 8 or 9, 10 weeks before a competition. It's not a healthy thing to do, but it's being used.
Did you take them?
I take them.
Now when it comes to people on roids, I don't know how this shit works. I mean, caloric surplus, caloric deficit, it's all over the place. So I can't comment on that. I don't know what's the science behind that. Don't do that, because you will look good, you will gain muscle, you will lose fat for the next 5 years, you'll look amazing. But then when you grow old, it all starts to fall down. And if you want to stay healthy for a longer time, never go on roids, obviously. So the third kind of category which can build muscle and lose fat at the same time are the ones who have already lifted for a certain amount of time, and then they just left the gym, left working out, and they gained some fat.
But in a matter of about a year, he's gained most of his muscle mass back.
So there's this thing called the muscle memory. So if they start training again, their body already has those muscle cells. It's just that they're not active yet. So when they start training again, just within a matter of a week or just a month, they will gain back all the muscle that they already had, and they will lose fat as well simultaneously. So for example, I've been lifting from the past 5 years, and now if I stop working out, I stop taking my diet, my big gains will go away, I will gain fat. But then probably even if after a year, even after 10 years, I start training again, and just for a month I have my diet back, I have my nutrition back, I will gain 90% of what I lost. Like, this body will come back just by training for a month. So finally, I would just like to end on the note that if you want to pack on huge amounts of muscle mass, go on a bulk for a longer time and then cut. That will be it. And yeah, you can build a good physique by this method. Alright, so guys, that was it. That was me, Shobhit Raina, signing out. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do, and please share this content with your other friends if if they can benefit from it. And yeah, that'll be it. Until next video.